This video will change your life, and I'm going to reveal the one exercise you need after age 60. Stay until the end to find out what it is. If you are over 60 and believe that walking is the only exercise needed to stay fit, know that you may be making a big mistake. Walking is excellent for cardiovascular health, but if your goal is to strengthen your body, protect your joints, and gain mobility, there are far more effective movements that should be part of your routine. Next, I will present 4 exercises that can replace walking and deliver superior results in less time. Squats are, without a doubt, one of the most powerful exercises for strengthening the legs after 60. Unlike simple walking, they engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously, preventing muscle mass loss and improving stability and coordination. When performing the squat correctly, feet shoulder-width apart, toes slightly turned out, spine straight, and core engaged, you activate the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core, promoting joint balance and a more upright posture. Exercise 1, Sumo Squat. The sumo variation, with feet placed wider than hip width and knees aligned with toes, emphasizes the adductors and provides greater hip range of motion. Lower down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, hold for 2 seconds, and then return under control, performing 3 sets of 10 repetitions with synchronized breathing. Inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. Exercise 2, Glute Bridge. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet hip-width apart. Inhale to stabilize your core and exhale as you lift your pelvis, forming a straight line from shoulders to knees. Hold the contraction for 2 seconds, lower without fully relaxing, and repeat 12 to 15 times for 3 sets. This exercise deeply strengthens the gluteus maximus and protects the lower back. Exercise 3, Calf Raises. Stand with feet hip-width apart and hands resting on a chair. Slowly raise onto the balls of your feet. Hold the position for 2 seconds and lower with control. Perform 15 repetitions for 2 sets. This movement activates the gastrocnemius and soleus, pumping blood back to the heart and reducing swelling. Exercise 4, Crossed Lateral Walk. With feet together, take a lateral step, crossing one leg in front of the other and then back, keeping your core engaged and eyes forward. Continue for 1 to 2 minutes to challenge balance and stimulate interhemispheric brain connection. To maximize your results, apply these principles. Perform each repetition with perfect technique, moving slowly and mindfully, focusing on muscle activation. Increase resistance weekly. Use bands, light dumbbells, or add more repetitions. Maintain a diet rich in lean proteins, eggs, fish, chicken, legumes, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil. Consuming protein immediately after your workout to speed recovery. Prioritize sleep, 7 to 8 hours per night to allow muscle rebuilding. Include active rest days with light walks or adapted yoga, and always stay properly hydrated by drinking water before, during, and after your session. Log your progress in a simple journal and celebrate every small victory, whether it's an extra centimeter of squat depth or an additional second of isometric hold, and share your achievements with friends to build a support network. Consistency is the decisive factor. Even on low-energy days, do at least a brief mobility session to keep the habit alive. The combination of these elements, technique, progression, nutrition, recovery, and consistency, yields remarkable results, transforming your body, boosting your confidence, and ensuring a full, active, independent quality of life after 60. Start today and discover how each small step builds a stronger, healthier future for you. The strengthening of squats not only improves balance and posture, but also increases bone density, a crucial factor in preventing fractures and osteoporosis. To perform the squat correctly without disrupting the flow, place your feet shoulder-width apart with toes slightly turned out. Keep your spine straight and your core engaged. If you need support, hold onto a chair or lean your back against a wall for greater stability. Inhale and push your hips back as if you were going to sit in a chair, making sure your knees do not extend past your toes. Lower slowly until your thighs are parallel to the ground or as far as your body allows without pain. As you rise, engage your glutes and leg muscles, returning in a controlled manner to the starting position, avoiding locking your knees at the top of the movement. If full squats are too challenging, try the adapted variations. Sit down and stand up from a chair several times to practice the movement pattern. Slide your torso down and up against a wall, keeping your feet shoulder width apart, or perform only a partial descent, reducing the range until you build confidence. Start with 10 to 15 repetitions, and as you gain strength, progress to 2 or 3 sets. To increase difficulty, hold a light weight or an object in each hand. Consistency in practice is what truly brings results. Over time, you will notice firmer legs, greater stability, and a more aligned posture, reducing the risk of falls and improving your quality of life. You will feel your legs getting stronger, gain stability, and perform daily tasks much more easily, such as climbing stairs or standing up from a chair effortlessly. Calf raises strengthen your calves and protect your joints. Unlike walking, which is a repetitive low-impact movement, this exercise reinforces stabilizer muscles and improves circulation in the legs, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. The calves are responsible for propelling the body forward when walking and maintaining balance. Over time, they can weaken, leading to instability and an increased risk of tripping. Additionally, calf raises strengthen the tendons and ligaments of the ankles and knees, preventing injuries. To perform correctly without breaking the rhythm, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, spine straight, and core engaged. Lightly support yourself on a chair or wall if needed for extra stability. Inhale as you prepare and, in a controlled lift, slowly rise onto the balls of your feet to your maximum comfort. Hold the position for 2 seconds, feeling the activation of the soleus and gastrocnemius, and lower smoothly without fully touching your heels, preserving tension. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions for 2 sets, and as you gain strength, progress to 3 sets or try variations, single leg raises, feet on a step to increase range of motion, or raises with your eyes closed to challenge proprioception and balance. Incorporate this exercise into your warm-up or at the end of your workout. Train 2 to 3 times per week and stay hydrated before and after, as water aids joint lubrication and muscle recovery. To further enhance effects, combine with a brief stretch of the posterior leg muscles and include an active rest day with light walking or mobility exercises, ensuring that muscle tissue recovers and strengthens durably. Your body will thank you with every firm and confident step you take. The stationary march with knee lifts is a comprehensive and safe exercise for those over 60, as it strengthens the legs, improves hip mobility, and activates the core without the repetitive impact of long walks. To perform it correctly, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, spine straight and core engaged. If you need support, lightly hold onto a chair or wall. Then inhale and slowly lift one knee up to hip height, keeping your torso stable and your gaze forward, and exhale in a controlled manner as you lower it. Next, repeat on the other side at a steady pace, always feeling the contraction in your abdominal and glute muscles. This movement not only enhances balance and coordination, reducing the risk of falls, but also involves the arms and shoulders if you swing them alternately, which strengthens the upper body and improves posture. Unlike walking on uneven terrain, you eliminate trip hazards and protect your joints, making it ideal to do indoors. To maximize results, try lifting your arms overhead every 8 repetitions, use elastic bands around your ankles for extra resistance, or add a slight lateral lean of the torso to further challenge the core. Start with 30 to 60 seconds of marching and gradually progress to 2 minutes, performing 2 to 3 sets with 30-second active rest intervals. March in place slowly or perform gentle ankle circles. Stay hydrated before, during, and after the exercise, as water aids joint lubrication and speeds muscle recovery. For an even more complete routine, finish with a dynamic hip stretch, slow lunges forward and back, and take a moment for deep breathing to promote relaxation and proper tissue oxygenation. Incorporating this knee lift march into your routine 3 times a week will yield visible gains in strength, agility, and confidence in your daily movements. The glute bridge is one of the most effective exercises for strengthening the lower back, glutes, and core stabilizer muscles. Key elements for maintaining correct posture and relieving pressure on the lower spine. This movement becomes even more important for those over 60, as it counteracts the negative effects of a sedentary lifestyle and long periods of sitting by strengthening the fibers that support the spine and reducing the risk of chronic pain. Rather than relying solely on walking, the glute bridge directly engages these stabilizer muscles, which tend to weaken with age, and improves hip mobility, reducing stiffness and making daily tasks easier. Additionally, it prevents compression of the lower spine, which often causes discomfort in mature adults, because the conscious elevation of the pelvis creates a gentle traction effect on the spine. To perform it correctly, lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet firmly planted on the floor hip-width apart. Keep your arms relaxed at your sides. Inhale to engage your core, and as you exhale, lift your pelvis until your knees, hips, and shoulders are aligned in a straight line. Hold the contraction for 2 to 3 seconds and lower back down in a controlled manner without fully relaxing to maintain muscle tension. Repeat 10 to 15 times for 2 to 3 sets, adjusting with elastic bands above the knees or lifting one leg at a time for a unilateral challenge. Incorporating the glute bridge 3 times a week deeply strengthens the posterior chain, reduces lower back pain, and provides more confidence with every step. Because a stable pelvic base is the key to confident, unrestricted movement. Lie on your back on a mat with your knees bent and your feet on the floor hip-width apart, arms extended at your sides with palms facing down, and maintain a neutral spine without excessive arching. Firmly contract your glutes and core to stabilize your trunk, then press into the floor with your heels, lifting your pelvis until you form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. At the top, hold the position for 2 to 3 seconds, feeling deep activation of the posterior chain, and lower in a controlled manner without fully relaxing, preserving tension in the muscles. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets, resting 30 seconds between each set. To intensify the exercise and further challenge your balance and stability, try these variations. Single leg glute bridge, keeping one leg extended toward the ceiling while the other performs the movement. This increases pelvic control demands. Use a resistance band placed above the knees to provide lateral resistance that strengthens the abductors. Or hold the elevated position for 5 seconds before lowering, ramping up isometric core engagement. Additionally, pair the glute bridge with a brief dynamic stretch of the hamstrings and hip flexors after each session, such as slow forward and backward lunges, to improve elasticity and reduce injury risk. Practicing this exercise 3 times per week alongside proper hydration and a diet rich in lean proteins and healthy fats accelerates muscle recovery and maximizes strength gains. By strengthening your glutes and lower back stabilizers, you not only improve posture and relieve lower back pain, but also gain confidence in daily activities, from walking on uneven terrain to standing upright for prolonged periods, promoting a more active, secure, and unrestricted life. Position your body so that it forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Hold the lift for 2 to 3 seconds, ensuring intense glute activation. Then lower slowly back to the starting position without allowing your lower back to drop abruptly. Control each phase of the movement, avoiding excessive back arching. The drive should come solely from the glutes, not the lumbar region. Make sure your feet are firmly planted on the floor with your heels pressed in to maintain stability. For beginners, perform the movement even more slowly and hold the contraction for just 1 second at the top. If you experience lower back discomfort, place a soft support, such as a thin pillow or folded towel, under the area for extra cushioning. To increase the challenge, hold the elevated position for 5 to 10 seconds, extending time under tension and further engaging the gluteus maximus and core stabilizers. Synchronize your breathing with the exercise. Inhale deeply as you prepare to lift, and exhale as you contract your glutes at the highest point. This breathing pattern helps keep your core tight and protects your spine throughout the movement. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets, resting 30 to 45 seconds between sets, and gradually progress as you feel your muscles gaining endurance. To maximize results, pair the glute bridge with dynamic stretches for the hamstrings and hip flexors after each session. This maintains flexibility and reduces the risk of stiffness and injury. Also incorporate active recovery days, such as light walking or gentle joint mobility exercises, to allow your muscles to recover and strengthen. Don't underestimate the importance of hydration. Drink water before, during, and after your workout, as proper hydration aids nutrient transport and lubricates your joints. Invest in a diet rich in lean proteins, eggs, fish, chicken, legumes, complex carbohydrates, whole grains, sweet potatoes, quinoa, and healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil, to provide your body with the building blocks it needs for muscle repair and hormone production. Also, ensure you get quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours per night, because it's during rest that most muscle recovery and growth occur. Establish a consistent sleep routine by avoiding electronic screens at least 1 hour before bed and keeping the room dark and cool. Finally, stay consistent and patient. True transformation happens with daily practice, even on days when motivation is low. If today you can only manage a few repetitions, celebrate the progress of having started. Tomorrow, do one more rep. Record your sets and repetitions in a training journal to track your progress and adjust intensity as needed. With this combination of precise technique, gradual progression, proper nutrition, effective recovery, and discipline, you will develop firmer glutes, a more protected lower back, and a more stable core, gaining greater confidence and independence in all your daily activities. Perform the glute bridge unilaterally for an even more intense workout of the glutes and core by keeping one leg extended while the other performs the lift. Add a resistance band around your knees to increase resistance and activate the outer thigh and hip muscles even more deeply. Complete 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions on each leg, or if you prefer, hold the elevated position for 30 seconds per rep to maintain constant tension. The glute bridge not only strengthens the lower body and improves pelvic stability, but also protects the lumbar spine, enhances posture, and boosts confidence when moving without discomfort. Including this exercise in your routine is one of the most effective strategies for maintaining a strong, healthy body after 60. To maximize your results, follow these additional recommendations. 1. Vary the tempo. Try sets with 4 to 5 second descents to increase muscular endurance, alternating with faster sets to train explosive strength. 2. Integrate posterior chain exercises. Combine the bridge with a straight leg lift or trunk extensions in a plank position to further reinforce the stabilizing muscles. 3. Apply isometric principles. Hold the contraction at the top for up to 10 seconds in some repetitions to build long-lasting endurance. 4. Don't forget stretching. After each session, perform gentle yoga poses like cat-cow and pigeon to release tension in the hips and lower back. 5. Monitor your progress. Keep a journal logging repetitions, hold times, and changes in resistance used so you can adjust loads and stimuli as your body adapts. 6. Hydration and nutrition. Drink water regularly to lubricate your joints and consume lean protein post-workout to optimize muscle recovery. 7. Recovery and sleep. Include active rest days and ensure 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep as adaptation and muscle fiber growth occur during rest. With discipline and attention to these details, the glute bridge will become a cornerstone of your conditioning, benefiting not only aesthetics but also functionality, pain prevention, and maintaining a full, active, and independent life. It's essential to follow some key tips to make the most of your routine and achieve faster, more effective results. First, practice the exercises consistently to notice improvements in your strength and mobility. Perform them at least 3 to 5 times per week. Consistency is the core element. You don't need to do them every day, but integrate them regularly into your daily life, alternating these movements with light walks or stretches to maintain a balanced practice. Second, listen to your body and adjust intensity. If you're a beginner, start with fewer repetitions and increase gradually. If you feel discomfort or pain, review your form or reduce the number of reps until you find a comfortable execution. Don't rush. The real progress lies in movement quality, not speed. Third, maintain a balanced diet to strengthen muscles and joints. Include high-quality protein sources such as eggs, fish, lean meats, and legumes. Don't overlook healthy fats found in avocado, nuts, and olive oil, as they help reduce inflammation and support joint mobility. Hydration is also essential. Drink water regularly to prevent muscle cramps and ensure proper joint function. Fourth, complement your workouts with mobility and flexibility exercises, dedicating 5 to 10 minutes before and after each session to gentle stretches and joint-specific movements. Hip, ankle, and lower back mobility are crucial for making your practice more effective and reducing injury risk. Fifth, ensure restorative sleep of 7 to 8 hours per night, and include active rest days in your schedule, such as light walks or restorative yoga. It is during rest that your body rebuilds muscle fibers and strengthens its support systems. Sixth, set clear, measurable goals. For example, adding 2 repetitions each week or increasing an isometric hold by 5 seconds, and record your performance in a training journal. This tracking provides motivation and enables smart load and volume adjustments as your body adapts. Seventh, build a supportive environment. Train with a friend, join online groups, or share your progress on social media to stay engaged. Social support reinforces commitment and makes the journey more enjoyable. Finally, celebrate every small victory, a more upright posture, a deeper stretch, or that extra rep you achieved today. These milestones, combined with attention to technique, proper nutrition, intentional recovery, and consistency, pave the way to a stronger body, healthy joints, and a full active life regardless of age. Proper rest, with quality sleep of 7 to 9 hours per night, is essential for muscle recovery and to avoid excessive fatigue. During deep sleep, your body regenerates tissues, consolidates motor memory, and adjusts hormone levels that control muscle growth and repair. Sleeping well also boosts immune response, reduces inflammation, and increases your energy levels throughout the day, directly impacting physical performance. It's not just about replacing walking with these exercises. It's about giving your body the right stimuli so it becomes stronger and healthier as the years go by. To further enhance the effects of rest, establish a consistent sleep routine. Avoid electronic screens for at least 1 hour before bed. Keep the environment dark, quiet, and slightly cool, and set regular times to go to bed and wake up, even on weekends. If possible, adopt relaxation practices such as brief meditation or light reading to calm your mind. Furthermore, stress management is a valuable ally. Deep breathing techniques, gentle stretches before bedtime, and even a short gratitude journal help reduce anxiety and improve sleep quality. Stay properly hydrated throughout the day, but avoid consuming large volumes of liquids immediately before sleeping to minimize sleep interruptions. Finally, remember that aging does not mean slowing down, it means training smart. Combine these sleep and recovery strategies with regular practice of the 4 exercises that replace walking: squats, glute bridges, calf raises, and stationary marching with knee lifts, and you will see a significant improvement in your strength, stability, and well-being. Now you know, if you're over 60, stop walking just for the sake of walking and give your body the right stimuli to stay active, confident, and healthy for many years to come. Walking alone is not enough to keep your muscles strong and your joints protected. The exercises you've just learned are a far more effective way to improve mobility, prevent injury, and strengthen the entire body, all without spending hours on long daily walks. By incorporating them into your routine with consistency and proper technique, you'll see firmer legs, enhanced balance, and far less joint discomfort in just a few weeks. Give your body the stimulus it truly needs to stay healthy and active. These movements engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously: quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and core, creating a solid foundation of strength and stability. Furthermore, by protecting the lower back and hips, they promote a more upright posture and reduce the risk of chronic pain. By replacing part of your walking routine with these exercises, you save time, work more comprehensively, and avoid repetitive impact on hard surfaces. To further boost your results, follow these additional guidelines. Perform a brief joint warm-up before you start: ankle, knee, and hip rotations, and finish with a few minutes of dynamic stretching for the hip flexors, hamstrings, and calves. Stay well hydrated throughout the day and include lean protein sources in your meals to speed muscle recovery. Always respect your limits and progress intensity gradually, whether by increasing repetitions, adding resistance bands, or refining your breathing technique. And finally, invest in restorative sleep of 7 to 8 hours per night, as this is when your body repairs and strengthens muscle fibers. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and share with someone else who needs to improve mobility and strength. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to receive more health, exercise, and longevity tips. And leave your questions, workout routine, and age in the comments below.